Have you ever met a woman who seems indifferent to what others think of her, and yet she's incredibly intriguing and successful in her own unique way? Could she be a Sigma female? This is not your average topic. We're diving into the world of Sigma females, a unique breed of women who march to their own beat and leave others in awe with their unique abilities. 8 of these abilities, to be exact. So sit back, relax, and buckle up as we unravel the enigma of Sigma females. First off, Sigma females can enjoy solitude without feeling lonely. Now, that's a trait not many can lay claim to. The world spins around us in a constant whirl of noise and chaos, but for Sigma females, the quiet spaces in between are where they truly come alive. Solitude, to them, is not a yawning void of loneliness, but a wellspring of creativity, growth, and self-discovery. It's in these quiet moments that they recharge their batteries, rekindle their inner fire, and recalibrate their compass. These are the times when they immerse themselves in the world of books, delve into the depths of their thoughts, or simply bask in the tranquility of their own company. Sigma females are not antisocial, rather they're selectively social. They value meaningful, deep connections over superficial relationships. They are the ones who would prefer a quiet evening with a good book or an intellectually stimulating documentary over a loud, bustling party. They would rather have a few close friends they can trust than a large circle of acquaintances. They are also lifelong learners, using their time alone to expand their knowledge and skills. You'll often find them buried in books, exploring new ideas, or diving into online courses. Their curiosity is insatiable, and solitude provides the perfect environment to feed it. This preference for solitude also sets Sigma females apart from the crowd. In a society that often equates popularity with success, they stand out as individuals who find value and contentment within themselves. They don't seek validation from others. They are self-assured, confident, and comfortable in their own skin. Solitude also gives them a chance to reflect and grow. They use this time to introspect, to analyze their experiences, and to plan their path forward. They're constantly evolving, transforming, and becoming better versions of themselves. The world might see solitude as an undesirable state, a sign of loneliness or isolation. But for Sigma females, it's a cherished space, a sanctuary where they can be themselves, undisturbed and unjudged. They don't just endure solitude, they thrive in it. For Sigma females, solitude is not a punishment, it's a luxury. They bask in it, they grow in it, and they draw strength from it. It's their secret weapon, their fortress of solitude. And that, my friends, is one thing that makes Sigma females truly awe-inspiring. Secondly, Sigma women have the ability to resist societal norms and expectations. It's like they're dancing to their own rhythm, even when the world is playing a completely different tune. Now, that's a skill not everyone can master, yet Sigma females seem to have it innately. They are non-conformists, not out of rebellion, but out of a deep sense of respect for their individuality. You see, Sigma women understand that they are unique, and they embrace this uniqueness rather than shrink from it. They don't seek validation from society or conform to its norms just for the sake of fitting in. They're not afraid to stand out, to be different, to be themselves. In fact, they revel in it. Their independence is not a shield they wear to protect themselves from the world, but rather it's a badge they wear proudly, a testament to their strength and individuality. They don't need the world to tell them who they should be or how they should act. They define their own values, their own rules, their own standards, and it's this fierce independence that sets them apart. But being a nonconformist doesn't mean they're outcasts or loners. Oh no, quite the contrary. Sigma women are often admired and respected for their ability to be true to themselves, despite societal pressures. They have a magnetic aura that draws people towards them. They inspire others to break free from societal constraints and to embrace their own individuality. Sigma females are like diamonds, rare, unique, and priceless. They shine in their own light and don't need the spotlight of society to validate their worth. They're comfortable in their own skin, and they don't compromise their individuality for anyone or anything. They understand that they are not defined by the world's perceptions, but by their own self-belief. They know that their worth is not determined by societal standards, but by their own inner strength and resilience. And it's this unshakable self-belief and unwavering self-esteem that makes them truly awe-inspiring. In a world of sheep, Sigma females are wolves. They don't follow the herd, they carve their own path. They don't conform to expectations, they defy them. They don't seek validation, they validate themselves. And it's this ability to resist societal norms and expectations that truly sets Sigma females apart. Thirdly, Sigma females have a mysterious aura that captivates everyone around them. This isn't a magic trick or something they consciously put on. It's a natural part of who they are. It's like they're cloaked in an intriguing veil of secrecy that leaves people yearning to know more. Imagine a book with a captivating cover. You're drawn to it, you pick it up, you open it. But the story within is written in a language you can't quite decipher. That's the essence of a Sigma female's mystery. It's not about being aloof or distant. Rather, it's about possessing a depth that goes beyond the surface level. Their mysterious nature stems from their tendency to keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves, making them somewhat of an enigma to those around them. This doesn't mean they're cold or unapproachable. Quite the contrary. Sigma females can be deeply empathetic and warm, but they just don't wear their hearts on their sleeves. They have a unique way of observing the world, often seeing things that others overlook. This keen sense of observation, coupled with their introspective nature, adds layers to their personality that are not readily apparent. It's like peeling an onion. With each layer, you discover something new and unexpected. But here's the twist. While people are trying to figure them out, Sigma females are often a few steps ahead. They're observant, perceptive, and have an uncanny ability to read people and situations. This makes them excellent at predicting outcomes and navigating social dynamics, further enhancing their mysterious allure. Yet the most intriguing aspect of their mystery is that Sigma females don't seek to be mysterious. It's not a game or a strategy. It's simply who they are. They value their privacy, enjoy their own company, and pursue their interests with a quiet intensity that can be both captivating and somewhat elusive. Their mystery isn't about creating a facade or keeping secrets. It's about a rich inner world that they choose to share sparingly. It's about a depth of character that takes time and effort to understand. With Sigma females, there's always more than meets the eye. Fourthly, Sigma females can be remarkably self-sufficient. Now, let's delve into the concept of self-sufficiency. It's a trait that Sigma women have honed to perfection. They don't just dabble in it, they embody it. It's the ability to stand alone, to provide for oneself, to take care of oneself emotionally and materially without leaning on others. Sigma females are like islands, completely self-contained. They've built their own fortress, where they are the architects, the builders, and the guardians. They are not just surviving, they are thriving, and they are doing it on their own terms. It's not that they don't value relationships or companionship, it's just that they don't need them to feel complete. They have mastered the art of being their own best friend, their own cheerleader, their own therapist, and their own provider. They understand that the only person they can fully rely on is themselves. This trait extends to their emotional health as well. Sigma females know how to manage their emotions. They understand their feelings, they acknowledge them, but they never let them take control. They are the masters of their own emotional landscape. When it comes to material needs, Sigma females are just as capable. They are resourceful and smart. They know how to make and manage money. They don't need anyone to provide for them. They can do it themselves. This self-sufficiency makes them incredibly resilient. They can weather any storm, face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, because they know that they have everything they need within themselves. They are not afraid to walk alone because they know that they are never truly alone. They have themselves, and that's enough. It's a powerful trait, one that commands respect and admiration. It's not an easy path, but it's one that Sigma females choose willingly because it gives them independence, strength, and peace of mind. So when life gets tough, when things don't go according to plan, when everyone else has left, remember this: Sigma females are their own knights in shining armor. Fifthly, Sigma females have the knack for adapting to any situation. Now, this is not a trait to be taken lightly. Imagine being able to walk into any room, any situation, any environment, and feel as though you belong. This is the life of a Sigma woman. They're like chameleons, blending into their surroundings with ease. But don't mistake this for a loss of individuality. Their adaptability doesn't mean they conform or lose their essence. Rather, they're masters at maintaining their core identity while navigating through the world. Picture this: a Sigma woman at a highbrow corporate event. She's not typically one for such settings, but she can converse about market trends, make insightful comments, all without betraying her true self, the one who'd rather be curled up with a good book at home. She doesn't morph into a person she's not. Instead, she finds a way to fit her true self into the situation. Now let's imagine the same Sigma woman at a rock concert, amidst the loud music and the high-energy crowd. She's there, in the midst of it all, not just surviving but thriving, finding a rhythm that matches her own within the chaos. She might not be the life of the party, but she's certainly living it in her own unique way. Adaptability for Sigma women is not about changing who they are. It's about finding their place in every situation. It's about understanding the dynamics, the subtleties, and the nuances of each scenario and using that knowledge to navigate their path. This adaptability is a powerful tool. It allows them to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. It empowers them to face any situation head-on, not with fear, but with curiosity and a readiness to take on whatever comes their way. For Sigma females, their adaptability is their superpower. It's their secret weapon. It allows them to thrive in a world that's constantly changing, a world that's often unpredictable. For Sigma females, change is not a threat, it's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to showcase their uncanny ability to adapt and thrive. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of a Sigma woman. Sixthly, Sigma females can concentrate on their goals with an intensity that's awe-inspiring. They possess a level of focus that's akin to a laser beam, cutting through distractions and obstacles with unerring precision. When they set their minds on a goal, their world narrows down to that objective alone, like a racehorse with blinders on. Sigma women are like the proverbial tortoise in the race, steady in their stride, never wavering from the path they've set for themselves. They're not swayed by the noise of the world around them, the temptations that might lure others off course. Their focus is unwavering, their determination steadfast. This is because they understand that real success comes not from fleeting moments of brilliance, but consistent effort over time. They have an innate ability to ignore the irrelevant, to filter out the noise and hone in on what truly matters. They are not easily distracted by the shiny objects that often catch our attention in this modern world of constant stimulation. Instead, they remain committed to their personal journey, understanding that the path to achieving their goals is often a solitary one. Their focus is not just intense, it's also intelligent. Sigma females are adept at identifying the key tasks that will move them closer to their goals, and they devote their energy to these tasks with a single-minded dedication. They don't waste time on activities that don't contribute to their objectives. They prioritize, they plan, they execute. This intense focus is a testament to their self-discipline. They're not afraid of hard work, and they understand that achieving their goals requires sacrifice. They're willing to forego immediate gratification for the long-term rewards that come with persistence and dedication. It's this laser-like focus that sets Sigma females apart. It's what allows them to achieve things that others can only dream of. They're not just dreamers, they're doers. They don't just set goals, they achieve them. When a Sigma female sets her sight on a goal, consider it done. Seventhly, Sigma females possess a high degree of emotional intelligence. Now, this is a term that gets thrown around a lot, but what does it truly mean? Well, picture this. It's the ability to navigate the sea of emotions, not just in oneself, but in others too. It's like being a captain in the stormy sea of feelings, steering the ship with expertise, not allowing the waves of sentiment to capsize the vessel. That's what Sigma females do with their emotional intelligence. Sigma females have a profound understanding of their emotions. They are self-aware, recognizing what they're feeling and why they're feeling it. It's like having an inner emotional GPS that helps them navigate their inner world. They understand that emotions are not just random events, but responses to specific triggers. They don't just feel, they understand. Now, managing emotions, that's another ballgame. Sigma females are not only aware of their emotions, but they also know how to control them. They have a kind of emotional thermostat that they can turn up or down, depending on what the situation demands. If they feel anger bubbling up, they know how to cool down. If they feel sadness creeping in, they know how to lift their spirits. They're like emotional alchemists, transforming one feeling into another as needed. But emotional intelligence is not just about managing one's emotions. It also involves understanding and managing the emotions of others. Sigma females have a keen sense of empathy. They can read people like open books, understanding their feelings and needs. They can sense when someone is upset, even before they say a word. And they know just what to say or do to help them feel better. They're like emotional whisperers, soothing the feelings of others with their understanding and care. So, for Sigma females, emotions are not a battlefield to be conquered, but a landscape to be explored. They don't shy away from feelings, neither their own nor others. They embrace them, understand them, manage them. For Sigma females, emotions are not a weakness, they're a strength. Lastly, Sigma females can achieve success in unconventional ways. Now, isn't that intriguing? Let's dive in. In a world where the conventional ladder of success seems to be predetermined, go to school, get good grades, land a good job, climb the corporate ladder, Sigma females chuckle and take a detour. They are the silent revolutionaries who prefer the road less traveled, and in the process, redefine the very meaning of success. Instead of chasing societal norms and expectations, Sigma females define success on their own terms. For some, it might be creating a sustainable lifestyle that allows them to travel the world. For others, it could be starting a nonprofit organization that makes a difference in their community. Their goals are as diverse as they are, united only by their defiance of the status quo. The secret to their unconventional success: they don't fear failure. In fact, they welcome it. They see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to refine their strategies. It's not about how many times you fall, but about how quickly you get back up and how much you've learned in the process. They are not interested in competing with others. They compete with themselves. They are not driven by external validation, but by internal satisfaction. They don't seek to impress, but to express. They don't aspire to fit in, but to stand out. Sigma females are like a breath of fresh air in a world that often feels stiflingly uniform. They remind us that there's more than one way to achieve success, and that the most fulfilling path is often the one you carve out for yourself. They also remind us that success is not a destination, but a journey. It's not about reaching a certain point, but about enjoying the process, about growing and evolving along the way. So the next time you find yourself stuck in the conventional rat race, remember the Sigma female. She's out there, paving her own way, defining her own success, and living life on her own terms. And you know what? She's loving every minute of it. For Sigma females, success is not about fitting in, it's about standing out. So, there you have it. The 8 things that only Sigma females can do. They cherish solitude, defy societal norms, and master the art of mystery. Self-sufficient, adaptable, and laser-focused, they possess a remarkable emotional intelligence. Their success story is unconventional, making them a captivating enigma. There's no denying the allure of Sigma females. They're a fascinating blend of strength, mystery, and individuality that leaves people in awe. So next time you meet one, don't forget to appreciate their uniqueness. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.